89.9 FM, the East Bay's best Friday. I got the OG Rappin 4Tay in the building. What up, man?
What's up, Bay Area? How y'all doing? Shannon?
Yes, we're doing great. So for all the people that don't know who you are, let's, revamp them. Who you are, what do you do, where you from,
Well, I'm the legendary Rappin 4Tay. One of the individuals responsible for kicking the doors wide open for the Bay Area. Putting us on the map on a worldwide scale with permanent ink. And I just want to say God is everything. I'm truly blessed and highly favored, but still be standing as a legend in the game.
Yes.
So we're going to do some Q's and A's. I got a lot to talk
Q's
about.
and A's.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial.
89.9, baby.
Yes. So, what's new? Let's go into what do you got going on? What's new? What you been doing lately?
Well, lately I've been bouncing around this world like a frog on a lily pad, representing, waking the game up. This music game has made a 360-degree turn.
Right.
So I say, congratulations to all the artists, you know what I'm saying? Independently, worldwide, you know what I'm saying? Exercise your independence, and the advice I can give is respect your elders and stay in your lane. Try not to follow the wrong footsteps. Be a leader, not a follower. Basically, like I said before, going around just representing to the fullest extent. Me and RBL Posse, my loved ones, we got a nice video out there for all the fans.
Yes.
It's called Cup of Game. It features myself as well as my artist Yellow B the Don. And a girl by the name of Kareem. She signed with 4 Flavors Entertainment. That's my independent label. That's my label.
What is that? Who's on it?
There's a variety of artists. I have a group entitled The Great Whites.
Great Whites.
Working with them right now. Woody F. Banger, Zuri the Queen. The list goes on, man. It's like, wow. My daughter, Lil 4Tay, trying to get her Roach gigs back, huddled up.
Okay.
With the B.I.G. movement. The list goes on. My cousin Abe, my nephew Abraham, he's working on some collaborations as well. It's a family affair, to make a short story short.
Right. Okay, so let's get into this Q's and A's, folks. So how did you debut on Too Short's album? Like when you first started off, what year was this? And how did you get connected with Short and just boom?
It's like in the 80s, the mid 80s.
Okay.
I was always popular for rapping in my neighborhood.
Right.
A good friend of mine introduced me to Too Short. What we did is we used to go to a radio station, KPOO.
That's in
San Francisco.
City. Right.
That was home base after I leave school.
That's been there ever since?
Ever since.
Oh, wow.
It's like, I would go there and do my homework and etc. And I always wanted to be like, off into communications and, do what you're doing. And hands down, salutes to you too as well. For, you know what I'm saying, representing. For, things to do as far as, broadcasting and communications.
Right.
To make a short story shorter, Too Short will be there a lot too with his music.
Right.
So,
okay, but did you learn anything from Too Short? Knowing like he an OG too as well, did you learn anything from him?
Yeah, I learned a lot from him. The what's, the whatnots, dot I's, so cross T's, and stipulations as well, and contractual loopholes.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The game, well, who to rock with, who not to rock with. Part of life. But independency is what I learned from Short.
That's what's up.
Selling CDs in the back of the trunk and etc. Getting out there.
Okay.
Going to extravaganzas with the TBA, which stands for To Be Announced.
And then that's how you got debuted on his work?
I got debuted on his work by going, it was a rap contest.
Okay.
Basically. Spice One, JJ Hard, a few other individuals. The Dangerous Crews where we formed.
Oh, wow.
A group of artists.
Oh, wow.
That's 4 artists, became the Dangerous Crew.
Oh, so Spice was there at this time too?
Spice was there as well at this time too. Yeah, it's an album, it's a classical album if you guys can find it. It's worth a little something.
Yeah.
It's called The Dangerous Crew.
Okay.
The real Dangerous Crew.
Do your research. Check it out. Most definitely. So after that, you ended up going to prison.
Right.
How did prison affect you as in your career? Because like sometimes people would just go to jail and then their career flopped, but you still kept it moving after that. Did prison affect you any way in your career, and how did it affect you, if it did?
Well, the only effect that it did probably was not being out there.
To network.
And etc. But I call it the ghetto university.
The
gave me time to dot my I's, cross my T's, sharpen my blade. You know, respect myself.
Get ready.
Get ready for the world. You know what I'm saying? All the obstacles out there in the world. Following the wrong footsteps. Trying to be like Scarface or Al Pacino or what have you. You know? So that was God's way of saying, we're gonna sit down and get it together.
Okay.
Preserve those thoughts, that literature. You know, school yourself.
So you just kind of soaked up in the. How long was you locked up for?
Wow. That's a good question. I've been in and out. I finally graduated, shall I say, to the Ghetto University.
He said I graduated.
I gave the number back, and that's that's why I did the album Off Parole.
Oh, okay.
The album was dedicated to all the brothers and sisters out there who trying to, get that number back and get out there and get your independence on and check out your options in life, your priorities and what have you. Yeah. Because no one said it'd be easy, life itself.
Yeah. You as a rapper, being in prison, is it like a weight or a burden on your shoulder knowing that you're a celebrity going in prison, and do people like start picking at you because you were a celebrity or anything like that as you was in there, or did you get love or what?
Well, fortunately, I am part of the soil, all parts of the soil.
Yeah.
Whether it's the suburbs or it's the gutter or you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you're connected.
Right, so it's like seeing a lot of family members in there, and it's nobody in this world that probably doesn't have a relative that's doing some time or something. So to make a short story short, I went in there, educated myself, got me a few trades under my belt, welding, forklift driving, culinary arts and what have you. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
How you do it. I like that there. Now, how did you get your song Problems and Message for Your Mind featured on the Dangerous Mind soundtrack?
Well, basically that was me and my good friend Frankie J.
Oh, yeah,
and my good friend Fly.
Right.
We formed an independent label entitled Ragtop Records.
Yeah.
Independently, we moved up the charts.
Yeah.
They have different support systems now.
Yeah.
We didn't have
no internet,
YouTube.
Yeah.
It was just the box, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the box, and if you did make it to that plateau, you got some MTV going.
Yeah, I always wanted to
MTV. I always wanted to be the first San Francisco rapper to put San Francisco on the map.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that because I'm mean and I've done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People would hear San Francisco and they would try to talk down on San Francisco. Proposition 8 related.
That's true because
it's a free world. Sometimes it's a little too free.
Right.
So my thing is, let me show you the other side of San Francisco.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We got Castro and all that. To each his
own.
Fillmore, Hunter's Point, Sunnydale, the Players Club.
The Players Club.
So there it was, the
Players
Club in San Francisco, and it feels good to know how,
what steps did you take? I know you say you got into that plateau, but through that experience of getting your songs up to that level to become on Dangerous Mind soundtracks, what through your experience, what was the hardest thing to actually get to that to get recognition?
The hardest thing was the roads, kicking down the door as far as shows, appearances, hip hop on the green, the Gavin convention, networking, media, being everywhere.
Right.
Excuse me, sir, I know I don't supposed to be, but can I rap? It's okay, can I just, and if you don't like what I'm doing, you can just turn my song off. Oh, well, come on, let me give it a try.
Okay.
It's either on you or it's in you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So how did it feel to get, because when I seen Dangerous Minds, it was a big movie when it came out. How did it feel to actually be on that soundtrack?
Well, it felt good. It made me really appreciate one of the gifts, many gifts that God had given me. Right. As far as schooling my grandmama, may she rest in peace, for staying on my behind so much with my hard head is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Short story short, dotting my I's, crossing my T's, learning about Alex Haley. And showing homage to like Martin Luther King, speech contests. Right. That goes out to you kids and you tough guys. You get your money, you're gonna want to know how to count it. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna count it? How you gonna invest?
Yes.
So that's where that came from, and just the hard work. Doing work with Coolio and Michelle Pfeiffer. It was a pleasure.
Wow.
And once again, one love to Frankie J and Fly for us. For that team effort that we put together and got signed to EMI Records.
Right after that.
Right before that.
Right before that.
Because it takes that big entity, they're connected with the movie soundtracks.
Right. So, is it different nowadays to actually get on a soundtrack compared to nowadays than it was before?
Yeah, it's much different now because the rap game is honestly saturated.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, it's really saturated.
Everybody rapping. Flintstones,
Yeah.
Barney Rubble rapping now. And that's a beautiful thing.
No, yeah, yeah.
That's a hustle for us, so respect
Right.
the hustle.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, okay, for sure. So that's what's up, and congratulations on getting them accomplished as well.
Right.
How did it feel to have your songs on movies as well as billboards? Because you was on the billboards too.
Right, it felt good, but at a young age, I really
How old was you at this time?
I was in my mid-20s.
And then what years were these? Like 90s, 80s?
90s.
90s, yeah.
The mid-90s
Mid
on
90s.
up.
Okay.
Felt good to see myself achieving and accomplishing.
That's big though.
But at that time,
Yeah.
I can honestly say it was beyond my comprehension about
Did you expect that to happen?
Loopholes.
Yeah. What do you mean by loopholes?
Loopholes is fine print.
Right, right.
Contracts, stipulations, recoupable balances. I wasn't focused on that. I
Oh,
was just so
wow.
happy to go in front of the TV and see this. Ooh, there I go right there.
I'm on.
Yeah, I'm on. But now you dot your I's and you cross your T's because
Gotta watch.
right, the CEO could be your enemy.
Wow. How can to new artists nowadays that are trying to get on and and don't know about these contracts and things like that, what is a new message for this new artist that you say look out for that that you had encountered that you did not know?
Dot your I's and cross your T's. Get you a good lawyer.
Yeah, a
Stay
lawyer.
family-fied. You know what I mean? Stay family-fied. Know where your publishing is landing. Your mechanical royalties and the music that you write.
Right.
Is it copywritten before you go into a recording facility? Understand there are people with their antennas up hoping that you didn't do your work.
Wow.
For instance, me and you made a rap called the East Bay's Best Variety. And when we went into the recording studio to do the track, we didn't solidify anything. We didn't have our copyrights.
Wow.
So someone
what
took
happened?
the song and they claimed the song.
Wow. They can do that even though you was on it?
They can do that if you didn't handle your business.
Wow.
It's called the Library of Congress. But
Wow,
we can talk about that.
That's
We'll
going to
talk
like
about
government
that.
websites and all that.
Exactly.
You can check that out. as
Business,
well.
basically.
Business. Yes.
This music industry is business. It's big money and it's sicker than a dope gang.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And from your experience, how did you, being business and pleasure, what is the hardest thing that you had to go through? Like
The hardest thing you have to go through that is to go ahead and just bump in your head, because sometimes you gotta bump your head sometimes to learn.
Fall, get up.
But study, get back up.
Yeah, get back.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, okay.
Be built to last through it all. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
Then dot your I's and just do your homework, basically.
Yeah.
Stay on top of your stuff, basically.
Right.